Hello and welcome back to Touhou Profit Play Enhanced Reloaded. In the last part, I beat Bugman except he had no bugs. And then I went to the Slowpoke tail except there are no Slowpokes. Well, Slowpoke. But I mean, that's probably why it's not called Slowpoke Well, don't you think? There's no fucking Slowpokes, which means there's... What are they gonna replace the Farfish with? I don't know. Probably figure that out later. Anyway, in this part, I'm gonna walk to the left. I'm gonna get interrupted by you-know-who. The same overworld theme as Gary. Again, does Silver have his own overworld theme? I think he does. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? They were only gone for like 5 minutes. What? You beat them? Huh? Quit lying. Are you serious? Then let's see how good you are. Right, that reminds me, I watched a video yesterday over all of the cut content from like Sun and Moon. There's like a shit ton of content in that game. Barely any of it was in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Just another reason to poo-poo on that game, I guess. But one of the things they apparently, like, one of the cut content from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon apparently the original script idea was that it was going to be revealed that the Giovanni that was the leader of Team Rainbow Rocket, he's not actually the real Giovanni. He was in fact just a rocket grunt that looked up to Giovanni. And it was going to be revealed that the real Giovanni, he was going to show up, and it was going to be revealed that he was trying to like train himself so that he could become a trainer that his son could be proud of. His son being this asshole. And that was all cut. Ain't that great? I mean, that was just one guy. Apparently, like, you know that like Giga Leak of all the Nintendo stuff? And apparently the amount of shit that's been cut from Pokemon games is like actually kind of depressing. Because they just... Pokemon games just aren't allowed development time. Like, you're gonna pump something out every year or year and a half, and if you can't fit half your ideas, too fucking bad. It'll sell anyway. And it's just like, isn't that great? Can I fucking kill this Romelia, please? Or is she just gonna one-shot everything I have? Yep, yeah, it's been too long, huh? Yeah, you're arbitrarily... Yep. Fuck off, Silver. Just fuck off. That was stupid. Everything that just happened was stupid. Yep, Romelia just one-shots everything I have, and then I finally get to attack her, and oh, she's dark. Can't hit dark, remember that? It'd be funny if it weren't so sad. Alright, I'm not resistant to that 'cause I'm part fire. Alright, so Beast is apparently not weak to water, or maybe you're some bullshit other type. I don't wanna... This is really fucking stupid. You have a Psychic type move for literally no fucking reason. Why Alice's theme? The first one from Touhou 5. Who knows? What is the relevance between Silver? Oh, I get it. It's because like Alice is Shinki's daughter, and Silver is Giovanni's like son, and Giovanni's the boss, and then Shinki's the boss. Okay, it makes so much sense when you put it like that. So I gotta just like kill you, and I lose this fight. There you go. That was really stupid, but you know, it's done. Useless Bonica, listen, you won only because my Bonica were weak, and whose fucking fault is that, dude? Yeah, you're a trainer, you make the not weak Bonica the strong ones. And then if you don't have strong ones, you're not good enough to use that. It's fucking Silver, I swear to God. I hate the weak, so I don't have any actual strong Pokemon. Bonica trainers, champions, it doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket too. They think they're big and tough as long as they're in a group. But get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. You won't be an exception if you get in my way. Yep, this is peak rival according to some people. Yep. I mean, I'm not gonna defend the later Pokemon rivals, but, like... I can tell you right now, like, fucking Sharon and Bianca's better written than that. Be careful in the Elix Forest. Dangerous Bonica are prowling about. Come to think of it, I've heard of a very rare Bonica that lives in the forest. I wonder how to draw it out. And don't think we don't know how to weed them out. It's kind of dark, don't you think? Interesting theme. Do I not have the thing? I guess I do not have the thing. Kaguya. Great. Max Repel. This is where I play a game with like Farfetch'd or something, except there's gonna be something else. Or are we just cutting that out? I'd be fine if you just cut that out. Yeah, I think they just cut that out. Isn't that the end over here? There's an empty beer mug sitting there, okay. This place is kind of big. You're still just giving me X attacks, like, what do you do? Why? So I guess this area is not going to be much of anything, because they took out the whole point, which is the side quest with the Psyducks. Golducks. Farfetch'd is what they're called. And I think the part with, like, the dancer that your Pokemon, like, leads the way to, that was added in the remake, so that's not here either, especially since there's no Bonica's following Maribel around here. And Trainer, I think. It's the only thing here, that was the entirety of this area. Cool. No, you made me lose that Bonica. Why is there just one trainer here? Yamame! So yeah, you know, this is my third recording, so I've said most of what I wanted to say, but there is like one topic that I kind of wanted to talk about for a bit. I don't know if I necessarily should, because it's about a thing that I haven't actually read yet, so I don't know if I'm most qualified to actually talk about it. But you know, I figured it would be something to talk about. I'd also like to get to a point where I'm just like fighting a bunch of random trainers again. I don't know if that's going to happen, because I thought it was going to happen here, but this entire area has one singular trainer, and now I'm about to leave, so... let's just go on to the next point, and see what's there. See if it's a route filled with trainers, or see if it's just a town dialogue that I have to read. Not extremely familiar with Johto. I know after this you go to Goldenrod at some point, right? Goldenrod's a big city. It's gonna take a while to get through. But there's a route before that, I think, right? This should be next. Unless that was this, and I'm gonna, like, walk in Goldenrod after this. And you sure are defensive, but you are a defense Tay, so I guess that makes sense. You wanna just, wanna get this over with, huh? Especially when you're just not even really doing much of anything, you're just making your special defense go higher, which I guess probably should have used a physical move since you were doing that, but I was not thinking. My brain cells were not there. Oh no. So is that fire that's next to Yorihime? Because it like looks kind of weird. Like supposed to be magic or something. I lost the Bonica and the fight. You shouldn't sneak up on people. You never know what they're doing. That's the end of this. Maribel. See a reflection in the pond. It's like distorting because it's replicating water physics or something. Hick. Kizimoko, right? My Moko has been heading into Elix Forest recently. She's been coming back home drunk. I'm kind of worried they can get drunk. They're not puppets! They're just animals in the shape of Pokemon, in the shape of Touhou characters. They're not puppets at all. Helix Forest is a dangerous place that when you get inside, like to play tricks on people. Okay, this is a route. This is where I do my training. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about it. So yeah, since between today and the last time I recorded this game, which you know has been a bit, the new chapter of the Satori, but not really Satori manga, it came out, and apparently, after like how many fucking chapters of baiting it in front of the audience, they finally revealed Miyadabuchguchdaloochdadoochdafiddleedee's backstory. It's, you know, I haven't read it, but I basically spoiled myself enough to the point where I get basically the gist of it. So, you know, I know I'm not extremely qualified to talk about it because I haven't read it, but I do get it for the most part. I don't plan to read it anytime soon because, now that the backstory is out, that's kind of like the point of the story is kind of done. So at this point, like, just Reimu can just go to her and they can make out or something, and then it can be done. And then it should be, the manga should be done in like less than half a year at this point, right? And I'll just read it then. Surely it can't pad itself out even more, right? Surely, you know, so there should be no other reason other than more needless padding, or just a Deus Ex Machina happening at the end that needs more chapters to take care of. Like, unless either of those two things happen, the fucking manga should be done in, like, I don't know, like 4 months or less, and then I'll read it then. But yeah, it's done. There we go. The whole point of that manga is done. And from what I can read about what I read about the spoilers relating to the backstory of Not Mima, I don't know, it sounded kind of confusing. Didn't help by the fact there was apparently a pretty big mistranslation that happened. But, like, for the most part, it sounded like, I don't know, fine. Like, it wasn't, like, super mind-blowing or anything. Apparently it was, like, pretty fucking brutal or something. Like, Miyadabuchguchdaloochdadoochdafiddleedee, she got ripped to shreds, her fucking head got cut off, so you know that happened. And, you know, normally I'm not exactly a fan of when that kind of stuff happens in Touhou, but the main reason for that is because when that shit happens in Touhou, it's normally with like the actual Touhou characters. I don't know if you've seen this, but Touhou characters, they kind of look adorable. So when you try to like have them do violent shit, it looks really fucking stupid. But apparently in the manga, it was just a bunch of random yokai that did it. So you know, a bunch of faceless, you know, scary yokai, because those exist in Touhou. It's just none of them are important characters. So that happened, she got violently killed or some shit because, well, something. Apparently, like the fortune teller thing, that thing has been relevant for like 10 years until it was relevant in like one chapter of Lotus Eaters that I haven't read yet. Apparently that was relevant again. Apparently Miyadabuchi became one of those or something, but she was killing yokai or something, and she got killed by a yokai, and now she's dead, and now she hates Reimu because apparently the Hakure Shrine blamed her family for something rotten. And that's it. That's your backstory. Cool. It's something that's probably going to be very controversial, but I'm going to be honest, from what I heard, it sounds fine. It's just like, whatever. It's not mind-blowing, but like, were you expecting something mind-blowing from CBS at this point? Like, no matter what it would have been, it wouldn't have been as cool as like her being Mima or something, but you know, that train passed like 2 years ago, so yeah, there you go. Miyadabuchguchdaloochdadoochdafiddleedee, her backstory is done, and now the manga can end soon, and then maybe we can move on to something else. Berry Manga Season 5, that sounds like it'd be pretty great. Maybe we can do that next. Because Lotus Eaters is never gonna end. Like, I'm convinced by this point that it's never actually going to end. It's going to, like, Lotus Eaters is whatever was about whatever Zun wants to write about that day, using characters he likes to write about. There's no reason for that series to end. I think Zun has found the thing he wants to write forever. So Lotus Eaters is going nowhere. So when CDS ends, maybe we'll get something else to go besides beyond Lotus Eaters. I mean, it's not a thing with manga sometimes. Sometimes in manga series they go on for literally ever, right? So this would be just the Touhou version of that. About Silent Sinner and Blue 2. Raisin's Return. I'm sure that would be great. Yeah, I got nothing. That was the thing I wanted to talk about. Now I'm just kind of going through this route. It's been 3 parts here. I haven't recorded 3 parts of something at the same time in a while. It's been 2 parts for a while, so now this is the 3rd part? I'm supposed to find something to talk about. It's another medicine to help with the medicine. It's already medicine or something. I don't know. However, things end up shaking out with the rest of that manga. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. This is the thing that I have come to realize recently, is the Touhou canon doesn't fucking matter at all, because if it's bad, people will just ignore it. So, like, what does it matter? And even if it is bad, a better writer could make it better. So, like, who really cares? Maybe it's great. Again, I haven't read it, but it sounds just like a very overly complicated story that doesn't really say much of anything. And also Suika's there. Suika was there, because Suika's basically a different character now. Ever since she became a main character in Lotus Eaters, she's basically a different character now. Because, you know, her whole thing was, you know, she was like the goofball one, because, you know, like, she's an Oni, she's serious, she's smart, she can do stuff when she needs to, and all that kind of shit, but at the end of the day, she's a fucking goofball that's drunk all the time. Her plot in 7.5 was how she wanted parties to start all the time, and her plot in 10.5 was how she just wanted to go to heaven for the fuck of it. And now it's like, oh, she's in Lotus Eaters, she's just planning to do fucking something that I wasn't paying attention to. And then in 19, she's the reason that the plot with Zombu didn't happen, or something. Really paid attention to that. Cared about that, yep. And then now she showed up in CDS, like, 20-something chapters in, suddenly being important, because this character who hasn't been in the manga at all suddenly needs to be the most important character in the main antagonist backstory, because that makes sense writing-wise. So, I don't know. Sometimes Zun decides to write characters again, and he wants them to be this one thing that they weren't, so he just makes them that thing. I feel like this happened, I don't know. I feel like this happened with a couple characters now. But again, it doesn't really matter. I don't know, I can dog on Zun's writing, right? I basically do nothing but praise his composing skills, so, you know, you can't do everything well. The fact that he's as good as a composer as he is, and he manages to be pretty good at most other things, is pretty damn impressive. But, you know, you can't be perfect at everything, you know? Ian. No, there are better trainers. Are there? Probably said something more important related to that earlier. I'm trying hard so I can be the star in my class. Is Journo here? Back at Journo. There's also an eye over there. Oh, there's a lot over here. Oh, there's a lot over here. Oh my god, there's a lot over here. Alright, we're nowhere near done. The daycare, right? Hello. Ooh. This piece of paper kind of difficult to read. So cute. I found that when I was caring for someone's Bonica before, but the trainer didn't want the egg, so I kept it around. Do you want that egg? I can't hold it. I have no room for the egg. Again, just like... Why do I have to get rid of my Pokemon to get the egg? It's just... We love playing together with Bonica. We help take care of the precious Bonica. Yeah, you do. Go talk to them. Hello, Shirno. I am the strongest. Oh yeah, then. She can talk. That's pretty damn impressive. Yeah. That might be words. That might be just them saying their names. The thing with, Aya, about, you know, puppets saying their own names, is that the Aya, the character, already does that. Usa. Wasn't someone dead? No, just everyone's kind of weak. Much later is like the end of this route, so I can just kind of like heal and then explore everything else. Alright, the water actually ends over here, so I can do this right now. Yeah, now's the part where I use hyper potions just to heal minor wounds because the game's not selling me anything else. How much longer will this part be? It will depend on how long this ocean is. I thought I had a max repel out. Apparently I didn't. How high level do you think my puppets will be by the end of this? This game still has quite a bit, you know? Still, this is the entirety of Johto, and I've only done 2 gyms. Although I honestly don't know what's past the 8th gym at all. Why are we still going? Oh my god. What the fuck? It's still going. Why is it still going? What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't... You're in the way, please. Oh. You're still going. Okay. Oh my god! Stop clicking the fucking button! Okay. I just wanted to check one fucking thing, and yep. Oh, you have this many Pokemon. Why did you have like 5 Pokemon? You're a random ass swimmer at the end of this lake. I just wanted to check how big this area was. We're still going. It's still going. Holy shit, it's still going. What the fuck? After all, I have 10 Pokemon! Never get one again! I just wanted to check something. Can I just fucking check something? Like, what is all this? What are you? Fuck off. 5 Pokemon. 5 Pokemon. Why does he have 5 Pokemon? Why the fuck does he have 5 Pokemon? What is the point of giving this random guy like 5 Pokemon? Okay, 4. I don't care. Oh, I'm out. Alright. Figure out what's going on here? I'm sorry, but this cave is being blocked off for now. We're cleaning up a cave in. It needs more time. Right, so this is the other side of that one cave that was in that one area. Okay. Is it that cave I was thinking about? That's, like, basically has no point to exist in Johto? Maybe. Maybe. Just want to get a layout of how I'm dealing with here, and they're like, hey, I want to find, like, 10 trainers that have 5 Pokemon? No, I really don't. I really don't at all, actually. Alright, so there's no reason for this to exist. Nice. This is my relaxation spot. Please leave. You could just not battle me, and then I would leave. Why do they all have 5 Pokemon? They don't need to all have 5 Pokemon, they really don't. I use sword just to run. Just to move. There you go. You water ground? I think you're water ground. Sume, definitely don't want to have you out for that. Be a good thing for this. Ironically, Kashiwagi because poison. Except when I use the wrong fucking button because it's feeding, because there's 50 million Pokemon. So many Pokemon, this man has nothing but Kasumes! Oh, great. Alright, so there's no Pokemon trainer, there's no Pokemon Center anywhere. Man, this speed up must be awful. I'm sorry, but look how much shit there is. Oh, it's a cosplayer, cool. I found a Max Revive! Woo! Found a Zinc! Wow, my Pokemon are probably fully EV'd at this point. Listen, I love cosplaying as a nurse very much. As a nurse, we treat Boniko with a warm heart and gently. You know that feeling, don't you? You want to tell me what type that is? Just make me check myself. Alright, Mima doesn't have full EVs. Miasma type. Give that to Kashiwagi. I forgot you had a Quick Claw. When was... I cannot remember a single time when Quick Claw went off. Probably happened during Speed Up at some point. Anyway, I'm not going halfway across the world to a Pokemon Center right now, so... Get up, will ya? Use some super potions, put you right back into shape, huh? Everyone's... okay, Mitsumo's not 66. Yeah, by the looks of things, this is gonna be a bit of a longer episode because I wanted to finish this route, and this route is apparently huge. I was about to say, it's probably a bad idea to use Mitsumo here, because they probably have a bunch of water types, but you started with a ice type, which didn't even matter, because Mitsumo just always fumbles when dealing with your nose for some reason. Just always... literally all you have to do is hit one fire move. There you go. You're dying again, Mitsumo. Why are you dying, Mitsumo? How many trainers there be? I'm working out to join a swimming club, but battling while swimming will give all of us a workout. Natori. Right, so in some of the stuff I looked at while people were talking about the chapter, I saw someone use a phrase. They described it as a Zunslop. It was a comment that was something along the lines of, I don't want to read Zunslop anymore. That's the best word ever. I'm going to use that in the future. And when talking about Lennon, it can be referred to as Jinx Slop. You know what it's Jinx Slop? Mitsumo. Not my Mitsumo, the other one. But the one they're named after. Fuck that thing. So here we have Lumen punching the Tories in the face over and over again. Almost 30 minutes. Not used to doing this many recording sessions at once. No, it's been 2 for how long now? And now we're doing 3, but then the third goes on longer than I expect because the route is longer than I expect. And that's not good. He's not good when it so long because you gave trainers so many Pokemon, but not really so many Pokemon. Really, it's just copy-paste Nettori over and over again. Fucking sun slump. My favorite word. What are you doing, my dude? Are you stuck here? You're a trainer? Trainer class is this? What? That's not... Something tells me the wrong overworld sprite was used there. Sure. Maybe. Possibility. Anyway, how many Cheerios have I fucking fought in my life? Too many. And you switched. Why did you do that? Your ground type? Please no kill me. Please me kill you. What is even... Do I even have anyone that's good against Fury? I don't think I do. I think they're just kind of hard to counter if they want. Of course, you have another one. This team doesn't seem to be very based off the swimmer class either. I mean, they had a Silco, I guess. Okay, you died at racing. Since when does that happen? I don't know. Fought so many of you. You figured I would have known that by some point? Maybe I did and I just forgot. Anyway, this is Aaron. Aaron dies to racing. At least they would if my Psybeam had more than 60 power, which it doesn't because the game refuses to give me Psychic. I just want Psychic. I want my bunny to use her Psychic mind powers that she has. Yes. Aw, jeez. The Bonica around here are easily chased off. You have to be careful and quiet. Maybe I should just title this episode Sun Slop. Just with no context. Great. That's the whole route. Okay, that went faster than I expected. There's another trainer over here. This is Yarochi, sure. You wanna switch? Switch? There you go. Buttons. How do they work? I'm confident in my ability to raise Bonica. Wanna see? What? Huh? Okay. Is that its own Bonica? Or does one of them somehow evolve into both of them? I have many questions if the latter is the answer. So I'm going to assume they're a singular Pokemon, much how like that legion of like 4 birds is a singular Pokemon. Or singular as in, that's in the they have one evolution. Okay. Right. Now it's even more confusing. Are they like Magnemite? Did they like fuse together? They actually like you can't really see if they're like conjoined. Help them. Yuichi. Did I screw up the training? Maybe I should take one to daycare, or maybe use some items. It's weird how basically all of, like, as far as I can tell, most of these trainers in Johto don't have localized names, but then they use base Fire Red for the main game, where everything there is localized, so it's localized, and it's not. Except the trainers. Bugsy was Bugsy. Or trainers, gym leaders. Anyway, we're in Goldenrod City. This is right. Forgot about this. Can't wait to listen to this for the entirety of Goldenrod City. I wonder how many kinds of Bonica there are in the world. In the past day, Professor Oak said that only 150 different species that were found. Again, another thing that doesn't make any goddamn sense about Pokemon when it's applied to like the greater world, because they were trying to like make a thing with the first two Pokemon games, how they were like a connected world and only the Pokemon that were discovered here exist. But then the later generations is like, yeah, there's Pokemon all over the world in different regions, and how would they not have communication with Kanto for them to know there's more than 150? Doesn't make any sense. A higher level Bonica doesn't always win. After all, it may have type disadvantage. I don't think there is a single Bonica that is the toughest. Doesn't make any sense. It's all Game Freak slop. I need to stop. Anyway, that was 3 recordings. First time I've done 3 recordings in a row in a while, because I barely recorded anything in a while. But in the next part, I'll do Goldenrod City. See you then, bye.